Milan Lucic said that in order to be a playoff team, you have to make this a really tough place to play in. How important is tonight's game kicking off 6 of the next 7 at Rogers Place?
It's huge for us. I mean, we thought that we didn't finish the road trip as well as we wanted to. We thought if we came home 3-1, it would have been a heck of a trip. But coming back home, playing 6 of the next 7 before a big break is going to be huge for us moving forward and putting ourselves in a good spot for after that break.
There seems to be, and I don't know if you would notice it or not, but an air of frustration or negativity among the fan base in the town. Recent results probably fair, but at the same time you're 3 points out. Maybe understand that, or do you feel like it's maybe not as bad as what some people might think?
I mean, that's the mindset we're trying to keep in here. We string a few games together here, and we're right back in the mix, and we're right where we want to be. So, we just want to keep gaining ground and, trying to stay focused on the task at hand and playing it one game at a time. And every 2 points right now is huge, and we know that. And we're going to come out tonight and put our best foot forward and start this homestand off right.
Is that one game at a time mentality what this team needs to find some consistency and get some wins in this homestand?
I think so. I think that if we just focus on one game at a time and not look too far ahead and not focus too much on the standings, I think that we can really start to build something in here.
Is that the trick, Cam, that trick, just kind of finding that balance between, urgency and not being overwhelmed by the situation?
Yeah, I mean, there still has to be urgency in our game. I mean, that's the only way that you're going to be able to pick up some wins. But, like you said, we're only 3 points out. You string a few wins together here, and, we're right back fighting for the spot that we want to be in. You just have to, hold one of those spots come the very beginning of April, and that's our main focus right now.
For yourself, to just, trying to find some traction and get a foothold, how do you feel, where do you feel your game is at right now? And you feel like you're close if you can, have a couple things go your way. How do you start the other night?
Yeah, I mean, the game in Anaheim was a good starting point, building block, I guess you could say. And then, last game we got a couple bad bounces. It was, I think the score was worse than what it seemed just because of those breaks. I mean, we get 3 pucks that go off skates and in. I mean, sometimes those bounces don't go your way. And, we just have to kind of put that one on the shelf, come out ready to play tonight. And it starts with me and Ned. I got to have a good start and give us, the confidence from the get-go like I did in Anaheim.
Yeah, what's your take on what it's like on the back end? A lot's been made of obviously Oscar being out and maybe guys playing higher than they're supposed to be. But as the goalie back there, are you confident with the job that the guys are doing in front of you, and are the forwards helping them kind of do it by committee, so to speak?
I think, yeah, when you lose, arguably your number one defenseman, it's going to have to be a by committee kind of thing. Guys have stepped up and played some huge minutes for us, and that's what it takes. And some guys, it's kind of an audition for those roles and stuff like that, and see what they're made of. And for me, I got to go out there, and sometimes we're going to make mistakes without somebody like your number one defenseman out there. So I've got to go out there and do a better job of coming up with some bigger saves sometimes.
We were here a year ago. You guys crawled up to 500 at Christmas. You were close, and then you couldn't maintain it. It kind of fell apart. What did you guys learn last year that will make that not happen this year?
Honestly, I think that, just our mindset, we've been kind of a streaky team this year. I think that if we can get some, traction going here at home, especially on this homestand, and make this a tough place to play, I think that has to be a focal point for us, and then for the most part, I think I said before, just focusing on one game at a time. You can't look too far ahead, can't think about what's going to happen in February. It's just one game at a time, pull ourselves into the mix, and just, gain momentum from there.